How you feel about Michael Bennett coming to Philly, also trading away Torrey Smith? What was your thoughts on those trades?
Yes, as far as Michael Bennett is concerned, like, I feel like it was a good move, man. I feel like the more of a veteran presence we had, the better. And so we were able to lock up more of a veteran presence on a D-line. And we don't have to pay him as much. So that's always good. Unfortunately, we lose Vinny Curry in the process. But, you know what I mean, like, we're struggling for cap space. So I think it was a necessary move. And, yeah, man, I'm excited for other moves that we're going to make in free agency as well. I think we're just getting started, man.
Yeah. Also, not to mention the draft. The draft is coming up. You got an opportunity to also possibly draft some top players, get some young talent in there. So, man, as much as I hate... Oh, go ahead.
No, I just feel like as far as the draft is concerned, like, we don't have great draft picks, but, like, the possibility of us trading Nick Foles can give us better draft picks, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But right now, our draft picks are okay. You know what I mean? We need some better draft picks.
Yeah.
You know, better draft positions. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm in Dallas, as you know. As much as I dislike that the Eagles have won the Super Bowl, I got to give it to them. I got to give it to you guys and the coach and everything for just how, man, you guys have made this happen. Y'all made it happen. Y'all wanted it more, and y'all strictly made it happen. And there's nothing else.
Absolutely.
Nothing else I can say. We can't, as Cowboys fans, we can't say that the Eagles don't have one because they got a Super Bowl now.
Yes. And see, I didn't know you were a Cowboys fan. I think that changes the whole dynamic of this interview right now. Like, I don't know how to feel towards you at the moment. But no, but yeah, that was the thing. I think that was the thing that was always on my back was Philly ain't got no championship. Philly, well, what you gonna say about that now?
Right. We don't have any comeback now. Our comebacks are over with and damaged and retired. We are done with comebacks at this point. So can't come up with anything.
It's about timing, and you know what I mean. I'm not even a cocky Eagles fan. Like, it was just time, man. It was time for us to get us one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It was gonna happen sooner or later, but now with it happening, now you got the monkey off your back. You got the monkey off your back now.
It was written in the stars. It was meant to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the Cinderella story for the ages, brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We're talking with R. Swift, hip-hop artist, a member of the Philadelphia Eagles team.
No, you can't say it like that. You got to say NFL champions Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? You got to say we the NFL champions Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles, the champions, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Excuse me.
Come on. There we go.
Right, so let me ask you this: What NBA team and Major League Baseball team do you follow? You Philly, like, ride or die with everything?
Yeah, I'm Philly ride or die. You know what I mean? I'm trusting the process. You know what I mean? So the Sixers, the Phillies, you know. And the crazy thing, I'm not even from Philly originally. You know what I mean? Like, I was born and raised in New York, and then I moved to Philly. But even when I was younger, like, it was always about the Eagles, man.
Yeah.
So when my entire family is in New York, like, you know, I'm an Eagles fan. And we in Philly holding it down, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm all Philly everything, man.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you this: How do you feel?
Yes, sir.
about the state of hip hop right now? We're gonna switch back to music. How do you feel about the state of hip hop and where it is and kind of where it's going?
I think the state of hip hop is it's weird because I think it's in the most least creative space that it's ever been in. So I don't feel like there's much creativity, which is weird to me, right? Because, like, from an artist's perspective, I think hip-hop is in the best position as far as putting the power in the hands of the artist instead of, like, the industry. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the artists have more power and the artists have more freedom. Yet, I don't see that resulting in more creativity, which is kind of weird to me, you know what I mean? Like, you would think that if there's more freedom, there's more power in the hand of the artist, there will be more creativity, there'll be more, liberation in the music, but we don't really see that reflected, you know what I mean? So, I think if it's an environment that you're looking for where you can just be authentic to who you are, I think it's a beautiful environment for that right now.
Yeah, and I think right now more than ever, the artist has more control over their music, over everything. I mean, what they own. Image, so that's huge. Yeah. That's definitely a big moment for the music industry, period.
Yeah, and I think we've been fighting for this for years, man. Creative control over your image, control over your marketing, control over your content. You know what I mean? This has been a fight for years for artists, and now we finally got that. That we've been fighting for, and it seems like artists don't take advantage of that. It's still just kind of we have to do this type of music to be successful. And I'm like, nah, man, you're missing a mark. But yeah, there's a select few artists that's out there really doing their thing, who I applaud for sure, man. Dudes like Kendrick making their own lane, J. Cole making his own lane. Dudes are just staying true to themselves, man.
Right.
Childish Gambino. These dudes are just kind of whatever. I'm not really on what everybody's on. I'm gonna do my own thing and create my own audience. Chance to rap for the same. You know what I mean?
Right. And with Childish Gambino, when he came up with that last that album, I didn't even know that was him. I mean, that was so creative. Yeah. That was so creative. Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah, it was dope. I didn't know it was him that first ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It completely caught me off guard. But every single song was so soulful with the music, with his flow. Yeah. The guy could do some of everything. So, and I'm excited with the direction that is going, because I think there's some of both. There's some that are not. I would say not using the platform maybe how I think it could be used, and some are just smashing it and making huge strides in a lot of areas. So, but it should definitely be interesting and fun to see how it's going forward.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Just more freedom and artistry. That's what I'm looking forward to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So, a couple of songs. I bought two of the songs, so we'll be playing those today. Hear Me, and then also Robin Hood. Two tracks gonna be off the EP. Talk about Hear Me first, and then Robin Hood. Just kind of the motivation behind the songs, and how'd you got the features on there and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So. with the Hear Me record, I just wanted to do a dope record, just to have some fun. And my young boy 1K Few, you know what I mean? Like, I love his energy, you know, that southern twang, he do it. And my sister Angie Rose from New York, like, she's from the Bronx. I always wanted to get her on something dope. And I just, you know, thought it was an opportunity. It's kind of one of those, like, I'm backtracks, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, we just gonna do this and we gonna turn it up, you know what I mean? And it was just a fun record to do. Sent it off to them. They laid their parts, I laid my part. And yeah, man, the people have responded well to it. And yeah, I'm loving it. But as far as the Robin Hood record, people know me always for, like, you know, kind of unique content, talking about things that aren't necessarily always talking about in music. And I wanted to address the elephant in the room of gentrification, right? And I wanted to approach the idea of gentrification from a different perspective. Now, I'm all about angles. And yeah, so I live in a neighborhood that's being gentrified right now. And like, we're fighting it with everything in us. And so I wanted, like, you know, when you look at news media and you look at, you know, just the way that the inner city hoods are portrayed in media, like, it's always this negative picture of, like, oh, wow, look at how bad things are. And then it kind of, like, with minorities, it kind of sets this tone of self-loathing, you know what I mean? Like, we start to despise our own environment, despise our own people, and we can't wait to get away from our environment. And then when we do get away from our environment, other people come in, they buy our environment, and then we can't afford to walk down the street.
Right.
And so, like, I've seen it happen over and over again, this monster of gentrification and minorities running from their neighborhoods instead of investing and owning their neighborhoods. And so I just wanted to kind of, like, just approach that idea of, like, I feel like mentally, like, we rob the hood first, and then other people come and take it. You know what I mean? And so we need to stop robbing the hood, thinking that there's no good that comes from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to change the narrative of our inner city environments. Like, nah, like, you know, some of our best freedom fighters came from the hood. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some of the doctors, some of the scientists and lawyers that we have come from the hood. You know what I mean?
Right. It's true. That's where it all started for a lot of people. So
my thing is, like, man, let's stop robbing the hood of its achievements. You know what I mean? And stop thinking that nothing good can come from the hood. Then plenty of good have come from the hood. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean,
so that was the idea behind that record.
Yeah, I mean, I love both of them. I love both of them. When I downloaded them, I was like, I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait to hear what you're coming out with next. Also, Robin Hood was produced by Swoop as well, right?
Yeah, my brother Swoop did that thing. Yeah.
Man,
so shout out to Swoop.
Yeah, man, Swoop is everywhere right now. He was on the tour with Mclain. So man, and he just came out with his new record too. So I'm excited about that as well. Yeah, shout out to the good brother Swoop, man. That's my man, and I've known Swoop, like, since he was just getting started in the game as a young buck. You know, obviously a lot younger than he is now. But I met him. We did a show together in North Carolina. He was just a real cool guy, man. And I love what he's been able to do and what he's been able to build. And not only is he a cool brother, but he's also my neighbor. So, like, you know, really?
Yeah, he lives one street over from me. Well, I see Swoop as the MC